In this video, we're going to talk through the worked out solutions to the Semester 1, Algebra 1 final exam review number 3. So for number 1a, you're given that f of x is equal to this function, and we want to find x, meaning what does x equal when f of x is 36? Well, f of x we know represents the output, or y. So when I look at this, I replace f of x with 36, and then I need to solve for x. So I'm going to put a little bar with my equal sign. I notice here that I have parentheses, so I need to distribute first. So 36 is equal to 8 minus 8x plus 18 plus 3x. Now I say I have x in two places, but they are on the same side of the equal sign, so I can combine like terms. So I'll combine those like terms. And I have 36 is equal to 8 plus 18 minus 5x. But these guys are also like terms, so I'll have 36 is equal to 26 minus 5x. And now I do inverse operations to isolate the x. So I subtract 26 from both sides. I get 10 is equal to negative 5x. So I'm going to bring that over here. So 10 equals negative 5x. That means I need to divide by negative 5 because division is the inverse of multiplication. I get negative 2 is equal to x. So I can box that in as my answer. Now, if I have a calculator, I can also check, not that I need a calculator, but it makes it faster to check. And I can see, okay, well, if I substitute x in for, or negative 2 in for x in the equation, do I get the right answer? So 8 minus 2 times, cosine, sorry, times 4 times negative 2 minus 9 plus 3 times negative 2. When I press enter, it should equal the output of 36. And it does, so I know I did this correctly. Moving on to 1b, to find g of 3. I know that that means the input is 3, or x equals 3, and I'm trying to find the output. So I replace x with 3, and I simplify the expression. I have to remember order of operations when I do this. Order of operations tell me to simplify inside the parentheses, so I look inside those parentheses, and there's nothing to simplify. Then x is exponent, so I'm simplifying 3 to the second power, so that's 7 minus 5 times 9. Then I need to do multiplication before subtraction, so 7 minus 45, which would be negative 38. So g of 3 is equal to negative 38. As I move on, number 2, it says Ford first started making the Ford Fusion in 2006. The following table shows the numbers of years since 1996. Oh, sorry, so this is 2006. This should say since 1996, and the total number of cars sold. So if this is years since 1996, I'm thinking, okay, well, that means 0 years. That'd be 1996. Here's 1997, 1998, 1999, and so on. So this data can be modeled by the equation. Okay, so I got that equation, and the data is a linear correlation coefficient of 0.9. Okay, so these things I'm thinking are going to be important. As I'm kind of looking at this, I'm just seeing what happens. It looks in general like the number of cars sold is increasing. I can see that we have a positive slope here, a positive correlation coefficient. Okay, so now let's look and see what the question is asking. It says describe the type of correlation. Well, we were saying that in general it's increasing, which tells me it's positive, but we have more information. We have that the correlation coefficient is 0.98, which tells me that it is a strong positive correlation because that is close to 1. So this is a strong positive correlation. And actually, I should also throw in there strong positive linear correlation because in Algebra 2 you'll talk about other nonlinear correlations. What does the slope mean in this situation? Well, the slope here was 16,485. So remember, our slope is our change in y over change in x, or the change in the dependent variable with respect to the independent variable. So it's telling me how many cars are sold, how that's changing with respect to each year changing. Well, so it's positive, so that means it's increasing. So the number of cars we predict the number of cars sold to increase by 16,485.53, which doesn't really make sense to have a partial car, but that's our slope, each additional year.